Last night, previous day, we discussed about number system, and thereafter in number system we can explain about natural number, whole number, and integers and real number and types of real number. Also, all of you know about rational and irrational numbers. So today we can discuss about how can we get rational numbers between given two rational numbers. Okay, so previous day we can discuss basic concept of this chapter. But today we can start exercise, that is exercise 1.1. So see students, we start that question number first. What is given? Question is given is 0 a rational number? Is 0 is a rational number? In this question, it is clear that you have know about rational numbers, and in this question, we have explained about how can be 0 is a rational number. So by the definition of rational numbers, all of you know that if any numbers which can be written in the form of p by q, where q does not equal to 0, is known as rational numbers. So see here, pairing condition 0, because 0 means you can write down here 0 by 1. It is form of p by q, and here also q does not equal to 0. It means it is form of p by q where q does not equal to 0. Q does not equal to 0. It means it is form of p by q where q does not equal to 0 and both 0 and both are integers. If it is form of p by q and q does not equal to 0 and both are integer, so it means it is a rational number. Also in this question, explain about it is form of p by q. Yes, it is a form of p by q. You can write down it is form of p by q. So it is rational numbers. In first questions we have only explained that is a 0 is a rational number or not. So 0 is a rational number. That's clear? Then see. It's second question. What is second question? In second question given, find 6 rational number. Find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. You know that rational number have two conditions. First, it is terminating, and second, it is non-terminating but repeating. So in this question, we have need to find out 6 rational numbers. How can we get 6 rational number? That is a 3 and second number is given. You know that also rational numbers, those numbers which can be represented in the form of p by q where q does not equal to 0. Also, p and q are integers. Also, all of you know that it has two conditions. First, it is terminating, and second, it is non-terminating but repeating. What is first? First, it is terminating, and second, it is non-terminating but repeating. So see, it is 3. We can assume denominator is 1. Multiply both by 10. So we get 30 by 10. Same process, it is a 4 by 2. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. So it is a 40 by 10. So student of class 9, you can see that their denominator are same. That is 10 and 10. numerator are different. So you can write down here 6 rational number are अब कौन से होंगे 30 से 40 के मिड में नंबर्स कौन से बचे 31 32 33 34 also 39 you can write down any 6 number between 32 40 but denominator will same like this 31 by 10 32 by 10 33 by 10 34 by 10 35 by 10 and 36 by 10 because our aim to find out only 6 rational numbers. So these are required 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. If you can divide them, so it is a 3.4, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 and 3.6. Means these numbers are terminating. You know that if any number be terminating, so it is a rational number. So same process, students. Question number 3rd that can solve by you. What is the question number 3rd? What is given? Find five rational number. 5 rational number between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So student of class 9, this question number 3rd do you answer. That's clear? So first question, second question, third question will be completed. So we can discuss on question number 4. That is the last question of this exercise. Then see is last question. So class 9, you can see last question of exercise 1.1. That is the question number 4. What is question number 4? State the following statements are true or false. कुछ स्टेटमेंट है उनको आपको बताना ये ट्रू है या फॉल्स है और these statements can be depend on definitions that you can confirm from previous class about natural number, real number and types of real number etc. So we can discuss this last question. What is given? State whether following statement are true or false. See, point first. Every natural number is a whole number. So all of you know that, students. You know that every natural number is a whole number, but every whole number is not a natural number because 0 is a whole number, 0 is not a natural number. First thing. Second thing, you know that every natural number is a whole number, every whole number is an integer, and every integer is a real number. That's clear. So in this question is given every natural number is a whole number. Yes, every natural number is a whole number because you know that natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till infinite, and whole number means that is a collection of natural number with 0. That is a whole number, but 0 is not a natural number. So every natural number is a whole number, but every whole number is not a natural number. So this statement is valid statement. Thereafter we discuss in second statement. What is given? Given that every given that every integers is a whole number, every integers is a whole number. What is given? Every integers is a whole number. See, you know that what is integers? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Negative, positive with 0, all numbers that can be integers. So you know that every natural number is a whole number, every whole number is a integers, but every integer is not a whole number, because negative numbers are integers, but negative numbers are not be whole number. So this statement is false. All statement can be depend on basic concept of number system. Then a third statement. What is the third statement? Every rational number is a whole number. Statement is given. Every rational number, every rational number is a whole number. Then 6. What is sense of this condition? Every rational number is a whole number. Is a whole. What is sense of this condition? Rational numbers is any number that can be written in the form of p by q. Okay, like it's 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, all these numbers are rational numbers. But you know that 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 6, any 2 by 5, 2 by 3 are not the whole number. Because whole number, what is whole number? Collection of natural number with 0. Like it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are whole number. But you can say that every whole number is a real number, but every rational is the types of real number. So every rational number is not a whole number, because 1 by 2 is a rational number, but 1 by 2 is not a whole number. So this statement also be false. Any problem? So in this way, student of class 9, in this way we completed exercise 1.1 of first chapter, that is a number system. In number system, in exercise first point 1.1 we can confirm about only rational numbers. Then for in second condition we can discuss about irrational numbers. Then see how can we explain about irrational number. Then see here, and also student of class 9th, all of you know that how can we represent a rational number on a number line. But in exercise 1.2 we can confirm about how can we represent irrational number on number line. That's clear? So in exercise 1.2 we can explain how can we represent irrational numbers on number line. Then see. So students, we can discuss about irrational number. Then see. देखें, the exercise we can discuss exercise 1. But our second topic, rational complete. The second topic, we discuss about irrational numbers. Then see, we discuss about irrational numbers. In class 8, you can confirm about how can we represent rational number on a number line. Just like is 1 by 2, we can change a decimal, that is 0.5. You can easily represent 0.5 on number line. That's clear. But how can we represent irrational number on number line? That we can explain. You know that what is the irrational numbers? Previously, we introduced about irrational numbers. Irrational number means those numbers which can be, which cannot written in the form of p by q, where q does not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. That's clear? Also, we can discuss about irrational number. That is a irrational number have only one condition. That is it is a non-terminating and non-repeating. So in irrational number have non-terminating and non-repeating. Like as examples, it is non-terminating and non-repeating. Okay, like as root of 3, 1.732 and so on. These are irrational numbers. So today we can discuss how can we represent irrational numbers on a number line. So we can discuss about representation of irrational number on number line. How can we represent irrational numbers on a number line? This, like as we can give represent root of 3 on number line, because these both numbers are irrational numbers. So how can we represent on number like this? First number is given, that is the root. So you can write down for root of 2, that is a 1 square plus 1 square. Any problem? 1 square, that is a 1, 1 plus 1, that is a 2. This here, you can draw a straight line, center and left hand side negative number. So you can take unit, one column equal to, take unit, one column equal to, one numbers equal to one number equal to 1 centimeter. So in left hand side we can take negative -1, -2 and -3. In right hand side we can take positive number, that is a 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's clear? What is the base? Because all of you know that about Pythagoras theorem. And Pythagoras theorem that can be applicable on right angle triangle. To then see, you know that according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Initially, you can draw 1 centimeter this line, that is a 1 centimeter. Then after this point is, we can assume A, this point be O, this point be A. Then after draw a line of 1 centimeter, that is a perpendicular at point A. Perpendicular means it can be made 90-degree angle. That is a 1 centimeter. Again we can join it. That is OB. We can join it. That is OB. It is 1 and its AB is also 1 centimeter. So OA1, AB1, but OB and OB. So how can we find out OB? Then see here. So that OA is given 1 centimeter, AB is given 1 centimeter. So we can take in triangle AOB by using Pythagoras theorem, by using PTH. By using PTH, so you know that hypotenuse means OB square equal to OA square plus AB square. So students of 9th class, see here, then OB square root. What is the OA? OA is given 1 square. AB is given 1 square. So OB square equal to 1 plus 1. That is a OB square equal to 2. So OB equal to root of the root. Means this can be represented root of. What is value of OB? OB can be represented root of 2. Then after you can take O as a center. O as a center and OB as a radius. Take O as the center and OB as the radius. O को सेंटर लेंगे, OB को क्या ले? रेडियस लेंगे. और कंपास में कंपास यहाँ पे रखें, ये रेडियस लेके एक आर्क इस तरह एक आर्क कैंसिल आउट कर दें. Which intersect given line at a point. This point can be represented root of 2. This point can be represented root of 2. So this representation of the rational numbers on a number line of first thing root of 2. Okay, so students of class 9, we can understand another representation on number line on next day on next class. Thank you.